Hello everybody, welcome to another video about the Lord of the Rings LCG. I am Ryan, continuing my playthrough of the Angmar Awakened cycle in solo. I've just done Escape from Mount Graham. I got myself a much needed cup of tea after playing that on Nightmare mode, and I'm now going to play Across the Ettenmoors because I feel like playing another game. Now, I was thinking about this while I was at the kitchen sink. Should I play this quest normal or Nightmare? Because this quest has been played to death by now. I think lots of people have played this quest online. And it's not massively difficult. I think it's an alright quest. It's not my favourite, but I don't hate it. But it's not that hard, I feel. Or it can still get you, just like any quest. So I was thinking, should I play this Nightmare mode? Now, the thing about Nightmare mode is that I think they may have made a mistake with the design of it. Because one of the things you have to do in this quest is get these side quests. And any time you complete them, you have to put progress on the main quest equal to the quest points of the side quests you've done. So it means it forces you through the stages while you still do these side quests. Now that's all good, but in Nightmare mode it removes the requirement for you to put the progress from the side quests on the main quest. So what you can do is sit at stage 1 forever, turtling, while you complete all of the side quests, and then you just power through and win the game. And I don't know if that's intended or if that's an oversight on the designer's part. It's really impossible to say. I don't know if anybody ever asked them that. Is this a mistake? Because I feel like it just breaks the quest because it's not interesting. Because if you are going to play it optimally, you will stay at stage 1 and just complete all the side quests. There's no reason to go through unless you just want to make it harder for yourself. So I think what I'd rather do is just play this on normal mode and just kind of get it out of the way. Maybe it'll be a quick game, maybe it'll be an interesting game if it starts putting out damage on me, I'm not sure. But at least it feels like it's actually a functional quest to me, whereas in Nightmare mode it doesn't feel right. So that's my stance on it. So I'm just going to play it normal mode. So what I'll do is I'll shuffle up and I'll draw 6. Playing the same deck again, which I've been using to play through the cycle. This is not a good starting hand. I think, having Glorfindel will be fine, but having 2 Elven Lights as well is a bit rubbish. So I'm going to take a mulligan. And I've got, well, that's okay. I've got Bilbo, so I can go and fish out Pipe. I think Willpower is nice for this quest because you do want to complete those side quests if it's a particularly bad one out. So I'll keep that. That's good. Well, I'm stuck with it, so I'm fine. Okay, so setup. Set each of the 3 Across the Ettenmoors side quests and each of the 4 locations with the safe keyword. Sorry, set them aside. Reveal one of those side quests at random and one of those safe locations at random, adding them to the staging area with the safe location guarded by the side quest. So these are the side quests over here. So I will do the side quest. I'll do random 1 to 3. And we get 1. That's going to be lie low. And then we pick one of those locations. So we'll do random number 1 to 4. A 4, so that'll be the patch of woods. After you travel to Patch of Woods, each player adds 1 resource to each of his hero's resource pools. That's nice. Okay. Search the encounter deck for 1 copy of Savage Trollspawn per player and add them to the staging area. Shuffle the remaining side quests and safe locations back into the encounter deck. The first player gains control of a Marthiel. So I'll do all that at once. So we put 3 of those in there. We take all these side quests and locations, put them in there, shuffle it, and then put these in the staging area. And I'll flip this one. I'll read Lilo in a second. So, into the Ettenmoors. Forced. At the beginning of the quest phase, if there are no encounter side quests in play, discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until a side quest is discarded, reveal it, and add it to the staging area. And forced. When a side quest is defeated, place progress tokens on into the Ettenmoors equal to that side quest's quest points. That's the bit that's missing from the Nightmare card, and I have no idea why. Maybe they wanted it to be optional and not force you through, but it just makes it easier, unfortunately. So we've got Lilo, and this says forced. At the end of the quest phase, if no progress was placed on Lilo this round, each enemy gets minus 20 engagement costs until the end of the round. And response, after this stage is defeated, choose an enemy in the staging area and shuffle it into the encounter deck. From memory, out of those 3 side quests you can start with, this is probably the best one. So I've got lucky here. And this is guarded, or rather guarding, this patch of woods. And this is a safe location. It's immune to player card effects, so you can't put progress on it. Now, safe is a new keyword in this quest. And I looked it up to see what it does, and it's on this card here. So it says, It represents havens in which the players can take refuge from the harsh weather and vicious trolls of the Ettenmoors. When players travel to a location with the safe keyword, immediately return all engaged enemies to the staging area. While a location with the safe keyword is the active location, ignore the when revealed effects of all treachery cards. Treat the printed text box of all encounter side quests as if they were blank, and enemies do not make engagement checks. You are truly safe at that location. At the end of the quest phase, if a safe location is the active location, add it to the victory display, so you only get one turn there. Now, I think it's easy to forget some of these things. I think I've played this quest before, not realizing that you ignore the when revealed effects. Easy to forget, and I think I've played this before where I've left it active for a couple of rounds, not adding it to the victory display, so I'll try not to do that today. And then we've got a Savage Troll Spawn, 1, 2, 3, 6 health, and it gets +1 attack for each damaged character the engaged player controls. Now this is another quest in this cycle, much like the Weather Hills, that gets worse the more damage you let it put out, and it's also hard if you don't have healing, and my deck has no healing, so this could actually be challenging for this deck. Let's find out. So we'll start off here. I draw Erebor Toymaker, who I'm not going to play. I think I will play Bilbo Baggins from my hand and go into my deck and find my Wizard Pipe. And that will be there. Shuffle that. Gandalf's Staff to the top. That is beautiful. So I will play that, and I will swap those two just in case I do need to defend. I might as well do that now because I know I definitely want that staff from there, no question. Only one threat in the staging area. That's pretty good. I'll do 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's surely got to put some progress on Lilo, but it won't clear it, so I'll buy another turn or two to build up. One card. Coldfell Giant. After it engages you, deal 1 damage to 3 different characters you control. So I get 4 progress, which is good, because I do not want those to be getting -20 engagement cost. And that force effect didn't go off because there was an encounter side quest in play. Now this is choose an enemy in the staging area, so this troll spawn won't engage me, but I think I'm actually going to bring it down, as risky and bad idea as that probably is, but it means I can start to use Dane Ironfoot's ability, that's all. So I'm going to do it. Defend. Defending player controls 1 attachment he controls for each quest card in play. Yeah, that was not nice. So I lose my pipe. But I'll discard the Errad Lure Miner into play, get hidden cash as well, so that's good. And I'll keep that Unexpected Courage on top. And then I can do 4 attack to it, so I'll do 1 damage. And then I'll refresh. So I reckon what I'll do is I'll play Gandalf's Staff and just keep discarding its shadow card, because then I won't get that stupid effect again. So I will play this. And I might be tempted on Unexpected Courage. So I'll go for a Toymaker to get some willpower and play that for free. Very nice. Okay, 3 threat in the staging area. I'll go for 2, 3, 4, 5. Seems quite good. It's not enough though. 7. Hopefully that's enough. I'm going to go for 1 more, just in case there's a 4 threat card. Goblin Pursuer. It's 2 threats and 16 engagement costs, so it's coming down. Damaged characters cannot be declared as attackers or defenders against Goblin Pursuer. That's an interesting effect. So that's 5, so make 3. I'll engage him. Shadows. Now this is annoying because there's now 2 enemies. I will discard the shadow card from that. Okay, and I'll defend it with Dane Ironfoot, and then I'll defend the second one with Dane Ironfoot. He's not damaged, and I lose a Secluded Cave. That's okay. And I've got 6 attack. I'm going to get rid of that Goblin Pursuer, so that doesn't become a problem. And then into the round, a refresh. Alright, Elven Light on top of my deck. I'll play Sigil Miner, I'll say 1. Treebeard goes by, get 1 resource. I'll play that Pipe from the top of the deck with Gandalf. Hidden cash up there. I could get that. I could discard this, say, and play my Miner. I think I'll do that. It might be greedy, maybe there's some damage thing, because there's a lot of damage in this quest. I don't think I'll do it. I'm just going to quest for 7. Up against 3. I feel that's enough to clear Lilo. Famous last words. Okay, no rest. When revealed, attached to an exhausted hero or to a ready hero if there are no exhausted heroes. Counts as a condition attachment with the text limit 1 per hero. Attached hero cannot ready and does not collect resources during the resource phase. Discard no rest if the players travel to a safe location. Alright, so it's going on Arwen. And she is locked. So she doesn't collect resources and she doesn't ready or cannot ready, but I can still use her ability. And I didn't add any threats, so I get 4. And that will clear lie low, and that I can shuffle that Coldfell Giant back into the encounter deck, which is nice. And then that puts 8 progress on the main quest. Now I could travel there, but I don't see the point. I'll save it for stage 2. So this Savage Troll Spawn is currently to attack, defend, discard that definitely to get 2 resources. I'm going to get rid of that shadow card. I've talked about that already. Yep, good. And I want that Unexpected Courage, and I'll do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and that kills it. Excellent. Alright, this is looking nice. Refresh. Okay, do I have Elven Light in my discard pile? I do. So I will draw this to draw a card. And I will discard it to gain a resource on R, and I'll just put it up there so I don't have to keep faffing around. I'll say 3. Discard him into play. Oh, love it. Love it, love it, love it. Gain 3 resources. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, she can still gain resources, but she doesn't collect them during the resource phase. And I am going to play a lot of stuff. 1, 2, 3 for the Toymaker. Will give me an Armor of Erebor. I will pay 2 for the Unexpected Courage. And I will pay 2 for Sigil Minor, and I'll say 1 for him. Mine away that. 1 resource. I'll put on Dane. I'm done. Quest phase. Now we have to do this. So we discard cards from the top and reveal that side quest now to the staging area. Lost in the Wilderness. That was a good time to play out my entire hand. So I lose those 2 cards under there. And I think I can quest on that because it's at the beginning of the quest phase. So I'll quest on Lost in the Wilderness. There's no threat up there. I'll do 6. 6 means nothing. It's quite good. I'll do 9 to make sure I clear it. 1 card. Rugged Country. That is a side quest, so it's a 4 threat. I'll make 5 progress. So that clears it. We return all the cards to our hand. It's only 2. And then we get 4 on here, so we progress. So, Miserable Journey. When revealed, shuffle the encounter discard pile into the encounter deck. Discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until a side quest is discarded. Reveal that side quest and add it to the staging area if able. See, that's the problem with Nightmare, is that this doesn't do anything. It's basically void once you've cleared them all, so it's kind of lame. So I am shuffling it back in and then doing the same. Let's do it up here. Abandoned Camp, Troll Spawn, Freeze and Blast, Biting Wind. Oh boy, am I glad to see some of these go by. Shrouded Hills, Pressing Needs, No Rest, Arador's Bane, Savage Troll Spawn. There, finally, Forage for Food. Okay. Forced. After 1 or more resources are spent from a hero's resource pool, deal 1 damage to that hero. And response, after this stage is defeated, heal 1 damage from each hero. Okay. Doesn't search though. Reveal 1 additional encounter card during the quest phase unless there is an active location with a safe keyword. So I'm taking 2 cards, and I'm also trying to clear Forage for Food, and I'm trying to clear Rugged Country. Well, I'll travel there, I think. And I'll probably just go to the next round, because there's no enemies. So I'll gain a resource off Gandalf's Staff. And call it there, I guess. If I travel to a safe location, I can get rid of that, but I think I want to save these. So I'll try and do this turn, get 2 cards, try and forage for food, and then go on the main quest. Alright, another armor from Erebor. That is not that useful to me, I think. I feel what I want to do is play the swordsman. So I'm going to swap that, and this doesn't increase the cost, it just does damage once you combo these side quests. So I'll do that, and Gandalf gets the damage, but that's 2 more willpower. And then I'm just going to have to quest hard and hope I don't get slammed by some treachery. I'll do 11, 12, 13, 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 14. And I'm questing against nothing. So 2 cards. First card. Oh, that's bad. When revealed, reveal 1 encounter card for each quest card in play. So the first one and the second one. That is bad. Cruel Mountain Troll is a 3. And a Cold from Angmar. 1 damage to a hero he controls. Attach Cold from Angmar to the current quest. And the damage characters are blank. Except for keywords and traits. So Gandalf is blanked. I'll do it to... actually, this is going to heal the damage from each hero. So I will do it to Arwen. So that was 2 encounter cards. Because I've got 2 quest cards in play. And that means I lose my visibility on my deck. So that goes away, and then he comes out, and then my second encounter card from this one is a Savage Trollspawn. That is fine. 4, so I make 10 progress. 1, 2, 3, and 7 on Forage for Food. Which means Cold from Angmar goes away too. So I got rid of that one. Get my visibility back. It was actually a good time to get Cold from Angmar. Lose Rugged Country. He stays up there, and he's going to come down unless I travel to a safe location. I think I will. I think it's a good time to do it, because then I can sort of blast through next turn. Because I can't actually kill that thing, so I'm going to do it. I get rid of No Rest, which means she's unlocked. All enemies go back to the staging area. I ignore the treacheries. All the side quests are blank. And this one, I get a resource on each hero. Use Gandalf's staff. There's nothing else to do. I don't think I used her ability this turn, but I don't remember exactly. So I will refresh, because they don't make... Yeah, engagement checks. Good. Good. I mean, I could still option engage him, actually, just to get him out of there. Oh, I healed this damage off as well from the side quest. I forgot that. Would that be terrible? I don't need to. It's only 1 threat. Okay, Galadrim's Greeting. Arm of Erebor on top. I believe I don't need that because I've got 1 in hand, so I'll say 2. Ooh, 2 resources. Don't need Gandalf's staff, so I'll say 2. 1 resource. I've got loads of resources, just loads of them. Draw that back. Ah, there's an Elven Light there. So I'll draw that one too. Draw 2 cards. Toymaker's good. 1, 2, 3. Play him. Free armor. Love it. And I think I'm going to go down by 6. So I'll play Galadrim's Greeting and go down to 33, which will let me hide from that troll. And a Northern Tracker on top of the deck, which is... yeah, it's awesome. Because I can sort of swap him to hand. I could even play him, but I want to keep a resource for Test of Will. Okay. As 4th threat, I quest for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15. I need 5 progress on that one. I need 20 progress on there, so let's make the most of this. 18, 19, 20. 1 card. No rest. So that is ignored because it's a treachery, not just a weather treachery. I was thinking back to Weather Hills, so it doesn't do anything. So 16 progress, 5 plus 11. Okay, that goes away. Victory display. I will take down the troll spawn. Shadow card, defend. Defender player discards. Ah, should have done that. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. Would have done that if I'd known. So this won't do anything. I'll just discard that one. And I cannot do any damage. So I'm just going to refresh. Elfhelm's a good pull. I think I'll swap him to the top. I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. Play him. And then I'll... Ooh, I want that silver lamp. That's good. Yeah, I can't get it. Yes, I can, actually. I will draw it. And then I'll discard that. And I'll play it. So that's going to let me see these shadow cards now. And I'm done. So questing, I need to reveal 2 cards this turn. I'll do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15. 15 against 3. And 2 cards coming. I think I'll do Gandalf as well. 18. Okay, first card. Secluded Cave is guarded by a Coldfell Giant. That's pretty terrible. And then second card is Savage Trollspawn. So we're looking at 7 up there. So we make 11 progress, which is 22. So we go to the final stage. Journey's End. When revealed, shuffle the encounter discard pile into the encounter deck, discard cards on the top of the encounter deck until a side quest is discarded, reveal that side quest and add it to the staging area if able. Okay, so we're discarding until a side quest comes. That's not a side quest. That's a side quest. Surges. Characters cannot be healed. And after Make Camp is defeated, each player heals up to 3 damage from a hero he controls. Surge. Ooh, this is where things get disgusting. When revealed, reveal 1 encounter card for each quest card in play. Now, I think it would be interesting to let that go off, but I'm going to play optimally and cancel it. Alright, each damaged character gets -2 willpower unless there is an active location with a safe keyword. If the players defeat this stage, they have escaped the Ettenmoors with their lives and win the game. Alright. So really I just need to quest out, I think. I don't think I need to do anything too crazy or special. I almost want to kill that giant just because nobody ever bothers and there's a safe location on it. I could draw 3 cards, which would be nice. But it's going to be tough, so I think what I'll do is try and chip this Trollspawn down a little bit first. So we'll go to the combat phase, shadow card for this dude. Nothing, so I don't need to discard it. I'll just defend and take no damage. And I've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and that will kill it. And I'll use a staff to gain a resource. And I'll go to the next turn. Silver lamp I don't need, so I'll say 2. What's this card here? Elven Light. Okay, it should be my discard pile. That's the special deck from Mount Graham. So I'll just put it in there. So I said 2, and I discarded Silver Lamp and Elven Light, so I get 1 resource. I'll play that Ether Swordsman, because that's a boatload of willpower coming in. And I'll play Northern Tracker. Really tasty. And discard Elven Light. Alright, this looks strong. Really strong. My feeling is I should just quest out. I think that's probably what I'm going to do. Because there's 7 in there. And I have no damaged characters. So, yeah, I think I'll just try and get through. It'd be nice to make camp, but what's the point? I don't have any damaged people, so I'll do 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 19, 22, 23. Let's do that. Reveal 1 card. Doom 2. When revealed, remove each damaged character from the quest. Well, I don't have any, so that's going to do diddly squat. Nothing. 16 progress. Ah, 1 short. Another turn. No location to travel to. Engage. Shadow. Face up. Deal 1 damage to the defending character. I'll get rid of that. Defend. And I got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Dead. Next turn. Last turn. Westward Traveller. Play her for more willpower. And I won't do anything else. I'll just quest out 2, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 21. Against 6. Reveal a card. Baron Moorland. While it's in a staging area, it gains force. After an ally enters play, you must either exhaust it or deal 1 damage to it. Travel, deal 1 damage to each exhausted character. That's an 8. 13 progress. 29. Win. If the players defeat this stage, they have escaped the Ettenmoors with their lives and win the game. That was easy with a capital E. Unless I did something horrendously wrong, there was virtually no challenge in that. And that's why I think the nightmare thing is a bit of a shame. If I just load it up quickly and go to this one, quests, Lost Realm, Nightmare, Across the Ettenmoors. Now, there are some interesting cards in the Nightmare deck, and there's also some new side quests too, like Isolated. There should be another side quest in here, which is called Face the Trolls, and it doesn't seem to be there. Face the Dragon. Oh, that's interesting. I thought it was in this one. Perhaps it's in the encounter deck. No. I remember this being an issue when Joseph and I played it, 2-player, that there was a side quest missing. Anyway, this one doesn't have that second forced effect. And part of me wonders if it was a design mistake. I wonder if this should be played with a sort of voluntary errata that you should keep progressing. Because if you just turtle at stage 1, it's just no challenge. It is pointless. It is absolutely pointless to play it. And it means this when revealed doesn't do anything, and it means the when revealed on stage 3 doesn't do anything. So I almost want to try that with a voluntary errata, but I think I'll call this video here, because I'm getting hungry, so I'm going to eat something. But thanks for watching, and the next quest is Treachery of Rude Hour, and I really like that quest. I'm sort of tempted to play that one Nightmare and Normal, but we'll see how it goes. So I'll see you there. Thanks for watching, and bye-bye for now.